everybody! It is me, Tokkuri Yashi, your party friend. How's everybody doing? I hope you are well. And we are back with finally the Liberator Returned banner has come back with Nozomi and Muimi, which will be aired for a short period of time till the 15th, at which point we should be getting the permanent Summer Shinobu, and it's likely that we will be getting one free temple every day on her banner. So let's have a look at what these two Liberator units do, maybe answer some of the questions that you might be having. Do you pull for them? Well, I think we'll have a look at Liberator Nozomi first, whom is definitely, yes, you should pull for her. She is a top tier unit, meta relevant, must pull for physical teams. She's very much like a physical only Summer Siren. So her Union Burst, Hope on Stage, inflicts large physical damage to the first enemy and reduces their physical defense. It also raises the physical attack of all physical allies. So it's very similar, I think, to Summer Siren's first Union Burst, but it has more damage. She does damage on it, which Summer Siren doesn't do. Her skill 1, Growlation, greatly increases physical attack power, crit rate and crit damage of all physical friendly units. She should be getting a unique equipment in 6 months time, so this skill will probably be buffed, more than likely will be buffed with the unique equipment in 6 months time, so bear that in mind what it will be. Maybe it will be just increasing these buffs to the team. Maybe they'll add TP to it, maybe they'll add extra physical defense down to it. I don't know, we will find out that when it comes out. Skill 2. Now this is the most important bit of Liberator Nozomi. Why everybody wants her, why she's so good, and understanding this helps you know how to use her properly. It's the very first action that she does when she comes out onto the battlefield, like Summer Siren. But unlike Summer Siren, she does continue to use this skill 2 throughout the battle. It's not a one-time thing. So the skill 2, Yell for Future, it is, like I said, the first action used. And in its first instance, it will raise the physical attack of all physical allies. It will restore 520 TP, which is a little bit less than Summer Siren, but it's still a very big and substantial amount. To all allies, it will be get the TP boost, which it will also lower the physical defense of all enemy units permanently. This is a permanent debuff. It could be removed by characters and bosses that remove the debuffs on them, but if they don't do that, they can't do that, this physical defense down will be permanent for the whole of the fight on their enemies. From the second use onwards, it will only raise physical attack of all physical allies, and it will restore 65 TP, which is a lot less, but it's definitely worth having. So this is why Liberator Nozomi can be very good for PvP. Maybe not quite as effective as Summer Siren, but still very useful. Just mess about with your comps, find one that works. She can be used in there, but she's also very good for clan battle as well. So this is why for physical teams, she only works on physical teams. It is very, very, very highly recommended to get this Liberator Nozomi. Her next skill, Hopeful Smile, moderately increases her physical attack, and at 5 stars greatly raises her physical attack. So quickly, let's have a look at Muimi. Now Muimi is one of these characters that has 2 attack patterns, attack pattern 1 and attack pattern 2. It's her Union Burst here, the True Brilliance Tinlao Shengetsu Strike, which switches to attack pattern 2 for 15 seconds. Once she Union Burst, she goes into attack pattern 2, 15 seconds. It also increases Muimi's action speed and crit damage for 15 seconds whilst the Union Burst effect is up, and deals a large physical damage to the nearest target. Now we have skill 1 here, Skyrocket Moon Sky Flash, which deals physical damage to the nearest enemy and reduces their physical defense. That's attack pattern 1. When she's UB'd and she goes into attack pattern 2, it becomes plus attack pattern 2, which the defense down is increased, and she does a second instance of physical damage to the nearest enemy, which is about twice the strength as the first. Here's skill 2. Poison Broken Knife deals physical damage to the nearest enemy and raises her own physical attack and crit rate. And when she goes into attack pattern 2 from her Union Burst, it will also, though the buffs are increased, and she also deals a second instance of physical damage to the nearest enemy at about the double strength of the first one. So she definitely has potential to be a good damage dealer. She's a decent damage dealer now, maybe not completely meta relevant, but again, she will be getting the unique equipment in about 6 months ish time, which the skill 1 will be increased on it, and she may become meta relevant again and be one of the best damage dealing units that we can have physical. I mean, this one's single target, definitely single target. 6-star Muimi is multi-target but can be used in single target comps, so she's not that necessary if you have the 6-star Muimi, I suppose. Quickly look at the EX skill, Future Force, which moderately raises physical attack, and a 5-star greatly raises physical attack. So there we have both of the units. What I would say about the banner, you definitely want to get Liberator Nozomi. Liberator Muimi is not as important now. She's a good physical damage dealing unit, but she will probably become meta relevant again in about 6 months time when she gets unique equipment. So if you're not far away from Pity when you get Nozomi and you haven't got Muimi, it's probably worth going to Pity if you've got the gems to get her and save from summoning on her return banner when she comes back with her unique equipment. There we go. There is still a lot more to be said about future banners. We're getting a live stream for the 5.5 anniversary, which will have already happened by the time this video is out live, so we will know a little bit more about what's happening, what information is going to be in that. We will have a look at when it's been released. Hopefully that answers some of your questions about these two units and what they do, and if anyone wants to share their experiences with these units, then please let me know in the comments. Thank you again for watching, everybody. I am Tokkuri Yashi, your palm tree friend, and I will see you all again for another video. Bye 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 bye.